I wanted to share my completed Halloween mini album that I was working on. I used the chipboard album from Maya Rhodes. For the front cover, I used paper from Recollections Halloween pack from Michaels. And on here, I used tiny little bling to simulate stars. The bats I punched out from this border punch from EK Success, and I embossed them to give them the shiny look. On here, I used the UD. I dipped this onto Versamark, the edge of it here, and then I dipped it into the UD. On the inside page, this paper is from K & Company, and I didn't want to add anything to it since it's already pretty busy. The only thing I did was add mesh to the corners on here. I added bling to his eyes and to his suit and on the edge of the album. On this one, I cut the web from my Cricut cartridge, the wild card, and I added a little bling on here. I used the Tim Holtz Distress paint on here, and then I used some of the stickles and stardust to give it some shine. I added this little pop-up sticker from EK Success stickers. The ribbon I used was from Target Dollar Bin from last year, and I added tiny little bling to the white dots of the ribbon. On this page, I used paper from Imaginease. The skull is also a stamp from Imaginease. It's this one. I stamped it, and then I used a two-way glue and added Stampin' Up! Glitter. And I put two little pieces of bling on his eyes, or her eyes. And I added some mesh to the background. I wanted there to be enough room to put a picture on here, so I didn't want to add anything else to it. For this one, my kitty, I used the Sizzix die cut, this one. I used the Distress paint on it, and then put some Mod Podge gloss on here so the paint doesn't flake. Then I put a little pink nose on here and googly eyes. And the paper from here is from SEI. This I cut out from one of the papers, and I added stickle shine on here. For flowers, I dipped in a Versamark and used the UD on them, and then with a paintbrush I spread the Stardust stickles to give it the shine. And here, this paper is also from this stack. The sticker comes from this stack of stickers I got from Target. And this black piece is a piece of chipboard that I dipped in Versamark. I painted it black, then I dipped it in Versamark, and I added UD on it, and it bubbled up, which gave it a kind of a neat look. This page is way too busy to add something else to it, so I just wanted there to be enough room also for a picture. On here, this is a stamp that was one whole stamp. I trimmed it and added crystal effects and put pop dots on it to give it a raised look. This is a stamp from Hero Arts, this one. And what I did is I stamped it, and then I added the stickles with the paintbrush to give it the shiny look. This is one of the stamps also from Paper Studio. I stamped it, then I embossed it. On here I added tiny little rhinestones or bling, just for a more shinier, sparkly look. This paper is from SEI. The bat I got from one of my physics die cuts, and I did the same thing I did with the kitty. I used crackle paint, and then I used the Mod Podge. The stamp is from SEI, Imaginease. I distressed it, I added black, and then I embossed the edges of the piece of paper. These little things are called nail heads. Not sure where I got them. I think I got them at Michael's, so I'm not sure. And then I just raised it and added stickle glitter. And on this page, this is paper from K & Company, the Rob and Bob collection, and this is the Martha Stewart punch. And what I did is I used the crystal effects to give it the look of the wet look. And these ghosts were from my physics die cut. I cut them with chipboard, then I painted them white, and then I added the stickles, and I gave them the googly eyes. This is also a stamp from Paper Studio, and I used my purple, the lavender stickles, and it looks really shiny and pretty. And I added some gems on here. And because I added gems on that side, I could see the back side of them, so I added black ones on this side. This is a stamp from Paper Studio as well. The paper is from K & Company. And I used the same punch on here. This cute little guy is from the dollar stamp at Michael's. It's this stamp. I stamped him, and then I used the two-way glue, and I added the Stampin' Up! Glitter, and it looks so pretty. And here, this is the SEI paper. What I did is use my two-way glue and added glitter to the dots. And on here, this is a strip of that same paper, also from K & Company. I put some rhinestones on here. The flowers, I dyed them with the Stampin' Up! Markers, and I did the same technique. I put Versamark, and then I used the UD, and voila. And the back of it, I used this paper is from this collection also, and I love those little spooky eyes on here. This I dipped into the Versamark, and I used the UD, and as well as the edge of this paper. And then I edged it with the black color box chalk ink. The sticker came from a pack, because I think it was on clearance, I'm not sure. It was $1.99. And this was kind of like a vanilla color, so I distressed it to look more of a wood color. I added the stickles, stardust, and that's it. And all this is from different ribbon that I've collected over time. So I hope you've enjoyed my little mini album, and I hope to make another video of the other ones that I'm working on, and hopefully finish them soon. Thanks for watching.